This is a recipe that I use to make sausage rolls. I start off with sausage mince. It can be any brand, it doesn't matter. I use 500 grams of it. I also use 500 grams of beef mince. It can come from the supermarket or butcher. Just give that a little mix through, nothing too much. Make a bit of a well in the centre, just a little one. Now I add some garlic, some tomato paste and chicken stock powder. I have 70 grams of tomato paste, 5 grams of the mixed herbs and 5 grams of the chicken stock powder. Now I have diced onion, grated carrot and grated zucchini. I have 100 grams of the diced onion. I have 200 grams of grated carrot and 200 grams of the grated zucchini. That all goes in the bowl. Next I add some pepper and I also add some herbs. It's only 5 grams of mixed herbs and pepper. And before I start mixing, I have 70 grams of tomato sauce. And 70 grams of barbecue sauce. And now I mix. Make sure you get right to the bottom. For the wet mince mixture, I add 120 grams of dried breadcrumbs. And give that a good mix through. Now I put the mince mixture to the side just to rest for a little while I pull out the puff pastry from the freezer and let that defrost. What I do now is I grab my pastry sheet, cut it in half. I weigh up 200 grams of the sausage roll mince and I put it down one side of the puff pastry sheet, just 100 grams of it. Make sure you go all the way to the ends because the meat will shrink back into the puff pastry. Okay, so there's one side. Now I just brush it lightly with some milk. Turn my pastry. Pull back the plastic and roll it over. Then you can tuck the edge of the mince back into the pastry. Roll again. Tuck the meat back in. I like to cut mine in half. And I also score them just to let the heat out as they're cooking so they cook evenly. I'll go ahead and make the rest and I'll come back to you quite soon. Once you've finished making all your sausage rolls, line a baking tray with some greaseproof paper. Get the sausage rolls that you've made. Take them out of the plastic. I cut mine in half and then score them. Then I lightly coat them with some milk. You can put some poppy seeds on top if you wanted to, but I don't bother. So now these sausage rolls are off to the oven. This is the sausage rolls after they're cooked. The pastry's nice and crispy and the filling's nice and juicy. Enjoy your sausage rolls.